What's up, Mangobae? Today we talk about white women harassing me sexually.
Ooh, classic.
We talk about Hindu-Muslim tensions.
Also classic.
We talk about Chappelle being attacked by a guy.
Classic.
Again, we talk about school shootings. Not so classic. But it's all jokes. It's all love. It's all fun.
Monkeypox.
What?
We got some monkeypox in
Monkeypox
there.
as well. Ooh, ah, ee, ah, oh, oh, ah, ee.
Yeah.
Which is monkey fur. Follow the Patreon, guys.
We love
Come
you
on
guys.
down. This is Mangobae. It's a wild one. It's a fun one. Come on in.
Tune in. Peace.
Mangobae,
Mangobae. For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/Mangobae.
Bay.
Mango fucking Bay, dude.
Mangobae podcast.
Oh my God.
Welcome.
We continue.
It keeps going.
Hello.
This is never going to end, guys.
This is still I die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
On my deathbed, where it's going to be open casket, but the bottom half only.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I'll be there recording. We're back.
We're back. We're
One-stop
here.
shop for South Asian recklessness.
You know what the fuck it is.
We bring in the news nowadays.
We're smart.
We're gonna start this kind of new journey where we basically hit the news in the Mango way. You know,
We're just
brown
getting more
news,
topical.
more topical on it. You'll see it.
You'll see it.
You'll see it.
But nothing really changes.
Changes. It's the
Okay,
Mango
the laughs are going to be higher, heightened.
It's
really,
the mango. It's the mango.
Yeah, don't be a pussy. Come in.
You don't be a fucking.
Yeah.
Is that our new tagline?
Yeah, exactly.
Mango Bay,
Don't be a
pussy.
Don't be a fucking pussy.
We have the same
eh?
tagline as whey protein now. don't be a pussy. Come in. You know how much more money they'd make if that was their tagline?
It's the slogan of the Republican Party. Don't be a pussy. What are you, a fucking pussy?
Well, you don't want to shoot some kids?
Especially like the Libertarian Party. Just like, don't be a. But what could go wrong?
That's definitely.
Don't be a pussy.
And then centrist, the thing is, it's like, hey, let's be pussies.
Yeah,
everyone, let's
exactly.
just be pussies. Being a pussy is great, right? Come on.
Free douching for everybody. That's the centrist Dem position. That is the basic dichotomy between them, right? The Democrats are just hardcore pussies.
Sure.
They're like reptilian, like conniving, controlling, anxious. We need to control everything because we're pussies. And then the Republicans are just like Neanderthal psychopaths who are just like, let's fucking go.
Hey, that guy's a gay.
It's fucking gay.
And the Democrats are like, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
But like everything I'm seeing is gay, dude.
Chug some fucking Mountain Dew, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, we're gay.
Yeah. Jesus, guys, calm down.
Coming in hot on the
Yeah.
mango. Let's begin with some jungly story. I'm gonna do a quick one, real quick, dude.
But guys, by the way, smash that subscribe button down
Oh, yeah.
below if you're on
All that,
YouTube.
all that,
and
all
remember, reviews, Patreon, all that shit. We love you. Let's get into that jungly shit.
Jungly story, dude. I was in Miami.
Ooh.
Homosexual
Ami.
assaults, you know. And I did a show, all white women, and this is the most egregious assault so far post-show. Oh. And this is part 3, by the way. And Usama can't handle it when a white woman touches him.
I would say white women can't handle being
Usama.
around Usama.
That's what it is, dude. This is what happens, right? I do a spot. First of all, I gotta say I hit it pretty hard, right?
Yeah, of course.
And this is what happens. This is
beat
sad.
it
You want to see this. This is how you know you killed.
Yeah.
This is how you know you killed, P. You'll see this one day. You're gonna headline a gig,
Fuck
right?
you.
No.
That's it.
No. They after the show, I'm talking with the headliner. Right? I featured. I was headlining the next day.
Yeah.
The booker got me some feature gigs the day before,
Yeah,
right? Just as like a leg up gig.
Of course.
So I talking with the headliner. This is how you know you did well. The people want to take a picture with you, and they give the camera to the headliner to take the picture.
Brutal.
You feel that?
Brutal.
I didn't feel good about it, but that's just what happened. He was right there.
Yeah.
That's when you know.
Who was the headliner?
I don't want.
Okay.
First of all, don't even remember his name. Don't be fucking for real. Steven. His name was Steven, so I gotta know. Simeon. Nice guy. Did a great set. Had a good set.
Nice try, Colbert. You did your best.
So this old lady comes up, first line, I want to squeeze your dimples, right? Which makes no sense. You can't squeeze void, okay? That's already makes no sense. She comes in, puts her hand in my shirt.
Same old lady.
The same lady. So the lady puts her hand in my shirt and then calls to her husband, Fernando. Just take a picture. Fernando!
So it's basically the same thing. It replicated what happened just before. Cucking the headliner, then cucking her husband.
Damn! Like, damn, this bitch! This is not a happy marriage. She puts her hand inside, right? Puts her hand on my fucking raw back. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, actually.
Yeah, it feels good.
That's all
Getting
right.
your back touch is nice.
Get a little back touch action. Fernando! As if Mexicans don't do enough for this country.
Cuban.
He's Cuban. As if Cubans didn't work hard enough to get into this country. Now they got to be amateur photographers. It was bad, bro. I felt so bad. Because all I want to do is...
First I get cocked by Castro. Now I getting cocked by this piece of shit.
First Castro, then castrated. First Castro, then castrated. This is worse than Cubano taste. It was really bad, dude.
Let's get into that brown of the week.
Yeah.
What do you got for us?
Some Hindu stuff today.
Hindu stuff
As
today.
always on Mangobae. Indian man upset with God damages Hindu idols. Now, this was on Pornhub.sa, Saudi Arabian Pornhub.
Probably more Pakistani. Saudis have good relations.
Yeah. Saudis do. Pornhub.pk. It says, Vinod Kumar, 27, upset with God for making his family ill. So Kumar uses a hammer and chisel to damage idols. 3 idols vandalized.
He took a chisel to it. Damn.
Chisel. And this is interesting because it's like a blurb. So this is like a normal thing, I guess. In angry Indian men just be damaging idols.
Well, let's just thank God that he's not Muslim, and he didn't do that. Otherwise, there'd be like a...
It is interesting that like when Hindus are angry, they just hit stones.
Yeah.
And then when Muslims are angry, they throw stones at people. You know what I'm saying? It's like very different.
Dude, it's so funny. Joe, when he came in, saw my lingam. He's like, "What is that thing?" I explained to him what the lingam is. He's like, "So it doesn't do anything." He's like, "Oh, I thought you made guacamole with that."
Oh, yeah. Oh, the mortar pestle.
The mortar pestle.
Yes.
Why are you worshiping a guacamole machine?
That's what I'm gonna say from now on. Did you fuck last night? Let's just play. I put my mortar in her pestle. Yeah, I pestled that mortar. That's hilarious. It does exactly look like that.
It looks a little bit like it.
Like a crucible from Class.
Listen, be careful, Mexico. We might be coming for y'all. Okay?
Be ready. The lingam and then the yoni combines.
Yes.
And then that's the regeneration of life.
The unisex nature of divinity.
The unity of man,
There's
woman.
many things behind it. The symbolism of it extends,
I've heard that yin yang was also dick vagina based.
Well, it's like a masculine feminine balance.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And there's like, that little point is kind of a dick, maybe.
Yeah.
But
in all these, they, I don't know why they say it's a phallic that you say.
Like the yin point, the little point, there's a pointy dick.
Well, they ascribe I think it's like anger, darkness, femininity, those things get bundled together. Then it's like being dope. Fucking being over 6 feet tall, fucking being the man, masculinity is on the other side, food and sunshine.
It is hilarious. What is?
Yeah,
it's just so circular. I love it. So this guy got angry and beat up some idols.
He took a hammer and chisel to some idols, which I think is very literal. Very literal.
What do you think was going to happen?
Well, apparently everyone in his family kept getting sick.
Sure.
And I want to hear what the aftermath was of how's his life now,
I'm sure he probably also got sick. Shiva came down or something.
I don't know. I don't think there's any aftermath on this guy.
Tools used by him were recovered. Wife and son had not been well in the past 3 years. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
He said that he had been asking the gods for their health, but had not improved. His aunt had also passed away, which left him depressed. Might I suggest Islam? Just a little soft launch.
I was just going to say, switch it up a little.
Soft launch.
Try switching it up,
Soft launch. I mean, Kumar confesses the crime, frustrated and upset with the circumstances. He used a hammer and chisel to damage the idols. Well,
try a little Our Father, Just toss it in there.
Thou art in heaven.
Yeah.
Because right now, thou art in jail.
Yeah, exactly. So, seriously,
It's illegal, right, in India to destroy idols?
They have very strict, I think these are holdovers from the British days. British Civil Code has strict blasphemy laws that for the prevention of communal violence, right? But because this guy's a Hindu, it's people are well, aw, he's just mad.
Yeah, he broke his blocks.
Yeah.
Again, we use the metaphor a lot. It's the kid with the controller.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's my Nintendo.
My wife is sick.
Yeah.
Boom.
Listen, your family's sick. I get it. But again, try. Why don't you try another religion? What if he hadn't gone to the doctor or anything? And he was just relying on this the whole time, going to the temple. He's like, what's going on?
People do it. People do it.
It's true.
You know, he's playing like different games too. Like sometimes it's very like angry. Sometimes it's like, hey, Shiva. He's like trying to seduce the gods too.
Yeah.
Like he's whatever it is. Like, hey, come on, please, I'll kiss you or something.
I'll kiss you.
Yeah. Y'all do that. I don't know what y'all.
No, we do. It's very big. Like Hindus will make vows, right? They'll be like, Lord, if you help me with this, I promise to donate this much money to the temple. Go on a pilgrimage here.
Right.
Hindu culture is very vows based.
Sure.
Right, much to the both of the epics, Mahabharata and Ramayana, are both triggered off by vows that people took. Very, significant, terrible vows, right? That they had to take. One guy was like, yes, I am the crown prince, but I promise I'm never going to fuck.
Why do you say that?
He said that was Bhishma, which means terrible vows. The guy who takes terrible vows.
Translates to terrible vows.
Like terrible meaning mighty, mighty.
Right.
So it gave him a lot of spiritual power to do this too, and a lot of power in general.
But why do you say
he did that? Because his dad had fallen in love with some maiden, and she was like, well, I want my kids to be the regent, or whatever, right? And his dad was like lovesick. His dad was kind of a pussy. And Bhishma was like, who is the son of Ganga?
Oh, so he saw that. He's like, I shall never fuck.
He was like, I promise, Dad, I'm going to look after these kids too. As my brothers, I love them, and I'm never going to take the throne. And if it weren't for that, wouldn't have been a big ass war. Then in the Ramayana, same thing. That's
very fascinating. And a lot of times you see, like in the world, like a dad is like a player, and his son's like a virgin ass bitch.
Well, it always happens with these kings they're in like a decadent period of the ruling where they're all like soft. They're like George W. Bush.
Yeah, sure. Just fucking painting.
Yeah, they're all just like, hey, I tried a little coke here and there. I'm gonna get a divorce. This pussy feels way better, Dad. Why can't I have this pussy though?
That's classic. That's classic, dude.
Classic. And then somebody got to step up and be like, "Okay, father."
Every reaction, every era is a reaction to the previous era, but sometimes it gets like a couple eras of just fucking people just doing orgies for a couple of.
Yeah, well, it was an Arabic historian, philosopher, Ibn Khaldun, who described civilization going in different phases like this, from very primitive all the way up to urban. There's a certain peak of urbanity, right? And then it slips into decadence, right? Yeah.
Classic. We're in the decadence period right now. We're fucking on the way out.
Who the fuck knows what period we're in? Because nobody's having fun. I mean, we're having fun.
Well, it's decadent.
Yeah.
It's just decadent. Is it fun now? It's the decadence has gotten less fun.
I mean, we've been having a good time here at Mangobae.
Dude, it's like tough mudder out there, though.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gnarly out there. People are like, we only have enough grain for 10 days. I'm like, oh, shit. Better order that pizza now.
This is not in my recommended Netflix videos.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out of here.
Exactly. Something's wrong with the algorithm.
Speaking of Hindu-Muslim issues.
Yeah.
Let's jump into our first news item of the fucking. This is intense. This is a continuation of our last week.
Gyanvapi,
the Varanasi mosque that has some Hindu claims now. Shivling, the mortar and pestle has been found. the pious mortar and pestle has been found in the ablution chamber. Which I just still, like Hindu women, were y'all taking a skinny dip in there? What was happening in there?
Well, you know what it was? Is because I think there was a statue of Nandi the bull, which is always apparently facing a shivling. I believe this is the case.
It's amazing.
And so they saw the bull there, and they were like, well, we want permission to pray outside the mosque.
Oh. And they gave it?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know about that.
Okay, interesting. There's a bull. So here's the thing.
Their whole thing was like, hey, we're a bunch of like BJP apparatchiks, and we want to see what the fuck's going on in here. We smell them on there, and so they want to do their,
They have a Munder diviner, you know what I'm saying? Fucking finding the thing, finding
exactly.
it. So apparently that this journalist, this BJP spokesman named Nupur Sharma,
right,
was throwing down on Islam, throwing some shit down.
She's throwing the hits, really.
The classics.
Some classics.
Here's what made me laugh. She's talking about Muhammad and how she had Aisha from when she was 6. Yeah. I feel like Hindus love making Aisha younger and younger every fucking. So first it was like 12. Then it was like 6, and then it's like, I saw Muhammad used to make out with the ultrasound.
Yeah, but the zygote.
With the zygote. He used to suck it out like venom. Aisha.
My understanding was that he married at 6 and then consummated at 9.
Well, and dude, that's like 21 in Afghanistan years. Okay?
This is a long time. Look, we can't pretend like child marriages don't exist in India, independent of Islam today, putting all that aside, was that the best move? Probably not.
Muhammad. I mean, dude, you could have tigered it. Waited for Kendall Jenner to become 18.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't have to talking about Muhammad. I'm talking about Nupur Sharma. I'm like, you got to go on TV and be like, your prophet's a pedo.
She cared. That was one. That's point one.
Yeah.
And you know what happens with us, with Muslims, we're like that. We're like that fucking fat girl who loves to roast, but you can always take us down with just a fat joke.
I know, and then,
we're like,
there is a meltdown. There is a meltdown. There is a meltdown.
Dude, we're too excitable, dude. Muslims are too...
Everyone's fucking, South Asians are too excitable. That's the fucking thing, Like and I'm excitable. We're excitable people. We're very hyperactive people.
Sure.
There's no getting right. When I get angry, I get angry.
Oh, yeah.
You are just generally like, blah,
My energy comes in a lot more just like overall, just like...
we're very excitable people.
Right.
Definitely. The thing that I thought was funny about it is on the thing, she was like, you guys are making fun about this thing and that thing. Nobody ever said that you believe in flat earth. Nobody ever said that Prophet Muhammad married a 60. She's like, nobody ever said that, but I'm saying it now. Called the art of apophysis in literary terms. But I thought that was very funny. He's like, I ain't saying your prophet's a pedophile. I ain't saying I fucked your bitch. But
if the shoe fits.
Yeah, exactly.
Apotheosis, whatever, right?
Apophysis. The art of apophysis.
This is straight up rhetoric. I mean,
it's pure rhetorical
now,
tactic.
I ain't gonna say. She actually said. I think she actually said that.
She's like, we're not saying you guys believe in flat Earth, even though you do.
Classic.
We're not bringing up that Muhammad married a 6-year-old, consummated at 9.
I could bring up the fact that, but I'm not.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. And she's a kind of a little bitch. Her energy is like total anger bitch.
Dude, they're also... how can you not be angry on those Indian news things? They have 13 to 15 commentators
and also like 14 chyrons. Like, every chyron is like, one's going diagonal, one's going like... dude, it looks like a British flag in there.
In many ways, Mangobae is a tribute to Indian broadcast TV, because there is a lot of crosstalk sometimes.
Bro, the day Zoom got invented, it was used that day for 19 pundits on fucking Indian news, just like... Bro, Indian news is just insane, dude.
It's like a huge blood pressure vulnerability there. Though. It's very scary.
You're reading the BJP stuff here. You got the Allahabad sector here. You got
like 4 different chyrons. Then you got some video footage.
Tell you, Scottish flag.
Yeah, exactly. Then you got one chick up here dissing the Prophet Muhammad. You got a guy down here with the fucking kufi or whatever.
Eventually gonna have like 2 halves. If you're Hindu, left side. If you're Muslim, look at right side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just have two news things for the same group of people.
Yeah.
So she came at the Muslims, and you said this very hilariously. Like, the moment Muslims get even tiny bit offended, they're like, "Okay, rape."
No, but it's all Indians. It's all South Asians.
Muslims are also.
It's all South Asians.
Yeah, right.
It's all South Asians.
Yeah.
Their first thing is like, "I'm going to file a police report," and then within 10 seconds, like, nothing's happening. We're going to rape you. It's like, can we not? What is up with the rape vigilanteism
Dude,
there?
and also the way they threaten to, it's like, I'm gonna behead and rape. It's like, choose one. Buddy. Choose one, dude. Jesus Christ.
You can't go Jeffrey Dahmer all the time.
Behead and rape.
What are you, fucking Ted Bundy?
God
like, calm down.
What are you going to behead and rape?
It's so bizarre how rape is both a crime and a mode of justice to Indians and South Asians. You know,
it's like a rape makes the whole world see. For them. For them, that's their Hammurabi's code. Dude, and it's also like, there'll be like an Indian on the fucking Zoom, and he'll be like, we have to rape them back. And then they'll be like, that was our centrist philosopher, Aganath Pandit Jandaragala. I'm like, that's the middle. That's the middle ground.
Dude, I'm just imagining like a gang war, Hindu-Muslim gang war, where they step up and everyone's just packing lube, dildos. Like, I'm going to fuck you. And they instead of like going face for it, they go a bit ass. They walk backwards towards the line of scrimmage. I'm going to fuck the Islam out of you.
They have a Braveheart for that very occasion before the battle. He goes around. I know today is not the day you thought you were going to rape, but sometimes rape is called upon us. And then there's
there's a Braveheart speech. That's hilarious.
Braveheart, you know what I'm saying?
Braveheart.
Today you are all rapists in my eyes. One guy's playing the bagpipes. You know what I'm saying?
So I was reading about this on.
It's so much rape.
but the pipes are actually like dildos.
Yeah.
Coming out. I was reading.
Saudi Arabia's like, just use the sword.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
It's fucking,
So I'm reading on like Indian Twitter, basically, all this is happening. And now all the usual suspects are coming out from each side. The Ranayubs and these other guys are like, this woman insulted the prophet. I'm like, none of you people practice the religion. Oh, my God. Nobody here is a devout anything. Hindu, Muslim, nothing.
They're devoutly angry.
Yeah, they're all devoutly angry,
religiously angry. And again, it's very much like sports at this point.
Totally.
It's just like, where are the Vikings and where are the Baltimore Ravens? Yeah. It's the same shit. It's just like my team against your team. And it's just like, bro, both teams suck, bro.
I know.
Both teams fucking suck, dude.
I just wish that Hindus and Muslim at least looked different. So there could be, because it's weird to me to think about, like, I'd look at a guy, I look at you, I look at Samir, I look at any other friend of mine you guys look like me.
Right.
I'm just like, I mean, come on.
It's such a crazy thing. It's like it's like
it's not even like a racial thing,
bro. Most villages just chose Islam on a whim. Like, we'll be Islamic.
I mean, again, let's be clear. It was chosen for them. Okay?
I know.
The manner
we keep
of speaking,
saying this, but kind of,
I
one family.
Last time you were like, hey, one village chose one bard and another village chose another. I was like, okay,
who had the better song? Is what I'm saying, dude. And I don't think it's that off the truth,
bro. You're gonna get me raped out here, okay? Dude, you're about to get me raped out here.
It's gonna be awesome because then you get to rape, dude. Okay, it'll be fine. It'll all come back around. All right. Oh my God. This guy's getting raped. Just do it.
I'm coming.
It. I'm coming right back. It's like,
swings around him now.
Dude, rape is treated like parcheesi in India. It's just like, oh, you're gonna take my piece. Okay. I'll take your piece.
Rape cheesy. It is like an anagram.
It is insane how it's like a battle cry sometimes.
It's rough, dude.
Now, I will say this. The last time, remember that fake Hindu thing where like they said a Hindu man desecrated a Muslim thing and then
in Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh.
Yeah.
All these fake events that aren't even real. Like Hindus, I will say this, they're better at inciting Muslims than we are inciting Hindus. Like Hindus, I feel like Muslims in the country are very like excitable. I don't know. Charlie Hebdo. It started. All that stuff is like we go pretty quick into the most crazy version.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is I don't want to pile onto that because I'm not Muslim, so I can't reasonably be like, yeah, y'all are excitable. I mean we're joking about it, but I think South Asians are excitable. But I mean I am curious about that. Like what do you think it
also,
is?
Here's the thing. Also, is like a lot of the the things that people say against Islam, it's all hadith, right? Again, the hadith, there's two things, Quran and hadith. I know this. Quran is seen as a word of God, right? And hadith is a game of telephone from every chief who was like, 32 virgins. No, 72, man. 72. Okay, 72. It's literally a chieftain bonfire across the years, right? And so all this shit about, Aisha's age and all this, it's all like fucking horny Ibns.
Right.
Horny Ibns around the bonfire.
Horny Ibns.
Horny Ibns.
Ibns and Abus around the fire.
Ibns and Abus, dude. Horny Ibns and
It
Abus.
sounds so right. This guy conversation was having at the Pentagon in like 2002. All these Ibns and Abus.
Horny Ibns out here. Goddamn. Dude, it's what it is. They're just talking. They're just literally talking. Then the hadith is basically a group of texts about what conversations about the Prophet, what he did, told by, forward by, chieftains and people close to him, right?
Yeah.
So it's like seen as something as close to the word of the Prophet, but it's really not, in my opinion. In my Muslim,
Muslim opinion.
Anyway. We can go all down.
We
Let's
can.
keep
We
moving.
can. Guys, just stop with the rape threats. Let's start with one thing. Let's just stop with the rape threats.
Please. Because here's the thing. Sometimes that rape is more than you bargained for. That's all I'm going to say. All right? Because Indians have good calf muscles. They'll switch it up.
What is this, like the wrap-up to an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger? Sometimes, guys, that rape ain't worth it. Rape ain't all it's cracked up.
Then I wink.
I love that tiny little wrap-up.
Yeah. Anyway, at ease.
The more you know.
The more you know. Sometimes the rape will get you. Texas Ranger. Crazy. All right, obviously, it's all bad. Fucking don't be negative. Don't be evil. Make love, not war. Okay. Next thing on the docket, we got Chappelle, the guy who attacked Chappelle.
Oh, Isaiah Woods.
Isaiah Woods said he attacked him because he was insensitive and triggered by his comments on trans people
and homeless people. Apparently.
So he attacked Dave Chappelle because he was triggered. How much longer until like he triggered me, so I triggered him?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's.
You know what my favorite part of that story was that like he had first of all, the weapon that he was carrying was a fake gun that had a real knife attached to it, where I'm like, okay, weird. But then my favorite part is that apparently he didn't even use the thing. He just happened to have that on him at the time when he went to tackle Chappelle.
Right. If it comes up.
And apparently he was triggered by correct me if I'm wrong, it was apparently another comedian who made a joke about pedophiles.
Oh yeah.
So this is like a trifecta of jokes that this guy couldn't handle. It was about pedophilia, trans shit, and then homelessness.
That was the big one because I think he was homeless.
He was homeless.
That's really what it was.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, talk about fucking a kid against his will.
And then he was quoted. He was like, I don't know. He was like, maybe next time Chappelle should run his jokes by people who might be affected by those things. And I was like, what? What a weird quote. Why even say anything?
Looks like he's none of those things.
Yeah.
He looks like those rappers at Union Square that cipher badly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's just a random looking kind of angry dude, you know? And it's just such a funny thing the way the New York Post handles this too, because they were like, they called him a wannabe rapper. Yeah. Wannabe rapper, comma. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Why are they?
It's like, why are you gonna say that?
They're roasting.
That's even meaner.
Only a matter of time where they're like, local bitch ass attack Chappelle.
SoundCloud wannabe.
Area fucktard comes at Chappelle.
Total fucking loser.
Total fucking loser.
Who should probably try and kill himself.
Dude, New York Post also hates on Chappelle.
Yeah.
So-called comedian. These people, I swear the Joker is just behind the keyboard writing shit at New York Post. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. They have no respect for anybody. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I kind of love that about the Post
know,
too. The Post is constantly changing sides. Like 1 minute they're like supporting Dave Chappelle.
What's going on?
It depends, you know. If it's like a white trans liberal person who's against him, they're like, no, we're pro Chappelle now. Yeah, we're pro Chappelle.
Dude, they don't make any sense.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
So, you know, I mean, dude, this makes no sense. This guy's a fucking obviously unhinged. He's just a guy who gets angry. And then
this is a guy who carries around a fake gun with a knife attached to it. Like, who invented that? Me at age 6?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But who came up with that gun?
He's going to assault him with Legos.
A handgun with a bayonet? A fake handgun with a bayonet? That's
they
weird.
Had that in the revolution, actually.
Yeah.
It was like a British weapon.
Yeah, and apparently he was like, I wasn't planning on attacking Chappelle. The urge just kind of struck me out of nowhere.
What happens?
You know.
We all get there. Also, Chappelle with the trans jokes, I mean, he keeps making them. You know,
and they keep being not funny.
And they're not funny.
They're not funny.
He's becoming transitioning into a not funny person.
Yeah, exactly.
He's transitioning into a not funny guy. That's what's happening right now. That's the real trans.
It is.
You know?
Truly.
And we talk about this a lot of times. He's dressed like a trans man. He talks like a trans man. He is a trans man.
He's trans man.
God damn it, dude.
Everything
sucks about this guy. Like the guy who attacked him sucked.
Yeah.
His victim sucked. Only Chris Rock seems to be cool anymore.
Chris Rock is cool. And Busta Rhymes is cool. Apparently Busta Rhymes also like rescued him too, which I love. That it was like Busta Rhymes and Jamie Foxx who fucking folded this guy up, you know? I mean, this guy Isaiah Wood is a bitch though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think there is an issue where it is going to become like a new trending thing for people to like attack comedians, not because comedians are great or blah blah blah. I'm not that's not the ideology or behind what I'm saying, but just like because it's a media phenomenon now, there's going to be a lot more of this just because of this.
Because you can't. Look, the school shooting is one thing. There's like a sort of like singular celebrity that comes from like doing something crazy, right? Before it was just streaking. That was the big thing you could do back in the day. Like,
what a wholesome time.
That was fun.
You know?
Show my butt.
Yeah.
Here's my balls.
Yeah, that was
right?
good.
Now they're naked shooting people. You know what I'm saying? That's the next step, by the way. School shootings.
Naked school shootings. It's happening.
It's gonna come.
It's happening.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's
The next guy's gonna be.
It's so on the way. It's crazy. Like, there's no way it's not gonna happen in the next.
It's probably happening right now. You know, but it's probably being like in another country. It's still making its way over here as a trend. But I think comedians are going to be getting attacked more.
Yeah.
Only because people want the attention.
Bro, I'm a runner. If people come out, I run.
Well, you've been lifting and shit. You're bigger now, dude.
A little bit, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're not so easy to intimidate when I want to intimidate you. Now I'm like, oh shit, boy's been drinking his milk.
Dude, I got some. I have a little Sony Vega.
I'm looking at him. I'm like,
eating,
yeah.
I'm eating my
You know?
protein's not in.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, this guy's kind of big now.
I'm telling you, I'm 6'1", so before when I was super skinny.
6'2".
I'm 6'2". Fine, because you got to be 6'1".
Because I'm
I get it.
6'1".
Okay, sure.
You're 1 inch taller than
Sure,
me.
bro, sure. But yeah, I'm eating now. You know, I'm getting a little insecure about my face. I'm scared my face is getting fat, which is not true, but I'm getting a little insecure.
Wow.
I'm just scared my face.
It's wild when you got hot boy body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
You know, where one thing's a little bit off. You're
Dude,
like, I'm hideous.
Dude, my brother got big. My big brother got big.
Yeah.
I mean, he ate like shit. He's like a big guy. My mom just bemoans it all day.
Yeah.
My fat son.
Well, listen, that's on you, Nargis, and you come for force feeding us. You know?
So my brother's now a big dude, and he's got like a big face, and he was like the hot one growing up. And everybody was like, "Oh, Noel is so hot." No, it's like my grandma.
The hot piece of ass.
Noel could get it. Easy, grandma.
Look at him strutting his stuff around.
Oh, those pants are being filled out for sure.
Noel's so cute.
Oh man, he's serving peaches all day right now.
Is he with anybody? He's 5.
He's 5. Yeah, he's really a 10, actually. You know what I mean? This guy's fucking 10.
That 5-year-old's a 10. Let's get him married quickly.
Everyone loved Noel growing up. He was the hottest guy. Now my mom is like bemoaning his fatness. And so maybe I have a little bit of that in me. I'm scared of it, but...
Well, dude, you know, remember we often reminisce about the Mangobaes where I was very big and you were very skinny?
Yeah.
But I was very big at a specific time. I'd kind of ballooned up to that size. I wasn't fat, but I was very big.
Yeah, you were big. You're bigger.
And big. And...
You look at some old stuff, Mangobaes. I'm telling you, it's like you don't
I look.
recognize this.
I look. But you know what? I lost all that weight precipitously because I broke up with the girl who I was with at the time, who was very unhealthy lifestyle stuff. And then my mom body shamed me. She was like, "You're fat now," and I'm like, "What?"
But like,
and I'm out here post breakup trying to fuck, and I'm like, "What?"
Shit. My mom called my face fat. That's what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, dude.
And
they
I'm like,
get at us.
You know what she did? This is the nefarious of moms. I opened the FaceTime. My mom's like, "Your face is fat," and I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "No." Thanks, Mom. Now that's locked.
Well, dude, now I have another body dysmorphic issue where it's like I was lifting weights for like 4 or 5 months, and I was like getting strong. I was, and my girlfriend was like, "Hey, you have all this protein powder. Why don't you start taking protein shakes in the morning? Like, you're gonna get fucking jacked." And I was like, "Hey, why not? You know, I'm into meal replacement." And I started doing that, but then I started like getting bulkier.
Yeah. Dude,
and I'm like, "What the fuck happened?"
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, the protein powder gives you like 2 servings of daily protein in one meal. Then you keep eating chicken throughout the day or some shit. It's like, bro, 5 protein servings for the day in one day.
It's not good, dude. It's not good. So now I'm having to do like HIIT. You know,
Oh, high intensity interval training?
doing HIIT workouts and
Seeing you doing
get
the
back
mountain
down
run.
to like a proper. I don't think I'm out of control yet, but I'm like, fuck.
Dude, for me, HIIT is like going up to your stairs, like getting to this.
Yeah, it's true.
Those staircases.
3,
Bro.
it's 2 sets of stairs, you bitch.
Jesus Christ, dude! I almost was like, dude, I'm gonna start Mangobae with the Bengali family in the first floor. You're my new
And the
co-host.
Trinidadians.
Welcome. You like
We all
joking?
mango people on this floor.
Hey, curry be, roti be.
We're in the mangoes and beating our kids.
They be beaten too, man.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Dude, believe me.
Trinities be fucking beaten.
Trinities be beaten. Listen, you don't know how many like tumbleweeds I've seen in the hallway from when they be snatching them off their daughters. One time I saw they had like a little Trinidadian standoff where they each had broomsticks and they were like aimed at each other. This is like a 13-year-old girl and her like 65-year-old grandmother who are going at it. And I love these people. I know these people. They're my friends. They're my neighbors. But they're just like circling each other with a broom. You know, she's holding on to her granddaughter by her weave, by her hair. And the granddaughter's got a broomstick. And I'm like, this is a Trinidadian standoff.
And you know, and by the way, in a Trinidadian standoff, everyone's saying the N-word. It's a bunch of Indians. But then you wonder, it's like, okay, wait, give me your 23andMe. Give me your 23. What's the Indian and what's the black level?
It's true.
Come on.
It's true.
Can you say it? 51 or up, bitch. You can say it. You never know. You never know.
Guy comes out with his test. N-word.
49% black. Yeah. Trinis, it's an interesting thing. Are they allowed to say the N-word?
Yeah, truly.
Are they allowed?
Truly.
Okay. Moving on. Let's keep moving. We are going to Monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
It's here.
It was here. I don't know. There was a big thing about it about a week and a half ago.
Monkeypox, aka what my mom thinks I have.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're the fucking monkey, man.
Monkeypox sounds. It sounds like a children's cereal, actually. I don't know, doesn't it? It's got that vibe. Monkeypox from General Mills or whatever.
The secret toy is a syringe.
Yeah.
A vaccine. Really? Collect all 5.
Monkeypox. I just learned this apparently recently, and listen, there's no judgment. I don't know, but apparently it's spreading among gay dudes a lot.
What, monkeypox?
Monkeypox.
Here we go again.
There we go again.
Here we go. Simian AIDS coming back in.
Another simian. This apparently it's not actually from monkeys. Why do you fucking name it monkeypox then?
All I gotta say is that all these gay dudes, fucking monkeys, just gotta stop, dude.
I don't think
going
it's gay
to
dudes.
India.
Apparently, it's like them having like raves in Portugal or something.
And then there's the monkeys
There's
hanging
a
out.
monkey, and they of course have monkeys there just for festive purposes.
I've been on Molly before. If I saw a monkey at that point, I'd make out with it. You see what I'm saying? Like Molly makes you love. Doesn't matter race, creed, or species.
Molly does bring the love.
That's
in,
100% what happened, bro.
Yeah.
There was some gay guy in Molly. He's like, I'm gonna fuck that monkey.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Julio. I'll do it. Don't tell me what I can do. He's on Molly. He's gonna fuck the monkey.
Monkeypox. I was worried for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Because
When
I
I
feel like
read
as an
about it.
Indian, we understand the power of monkeys more
Yeah, exactly.
than other
Like,
races.
he's like, you mean Hanuman's revenge? What?
Hanuman's revenge. That's fucking good. That would be such a Indian the Hindu headline. Hanuman's revenge. Monkeypox ravaging the nation. Dude, I mean, here's the truth, and it's the fearful truth is that we lucked out with COVID. COVID could have been any number of horrors.
Yeah.
We just got the lottery. It was like spinning a fucking roulette, and it happened to not kill the entire world.
Yes.
Now that was literally luck of the draw.
Yeah.
It could have been influenza of 1908, whatever the fuck, and it killed all of us. It didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't know, right? We were looking back like,
I know.
LOL.
I know.
Now, if monkeypox is going to be this dangerous, how much? I mean, this is not even a year after, or maybe a year after COVID. How many more years we got until the big one
comes in.
And next thing you know, it's fucking,
Giraffe pox.
giraffe pussy.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm high as giraffe pussy. Yo, no. That won't be a fun thing to say anymore.
It won't be at all. Higher than giraffe pussy.
That used to be a fun phrase when I was growing up.
I've never heard that before. That's amazing.
I'm higher than
Joe, have you heard of
giraffe
that?
pussy.
Okay,
It's a classic black phrase.
Wow.
Higher than giraffe pussy.
I'm gonna start using that,
Bro, it's unreal. Yeah. But it won't be as fun anymore.
it's not. You're right. It's not gonna be as
You
fun
didn't know
anymore.
it's a phrase?
You say
You
that,
thought
people
I
are gonna
just
be like
thought-
quarantine
you thought I
him.
was just ripping
Yeah,
that?
I love that. I was like, hell yeah.
That is deranged. Higher than giraffe pussy. There was a hilarious joke once. Well, I heard my friend was like, "Hey, y'all don't know how big mooses are. Y'all think y'all know how big mooses are? Mooses are huge. You go to a moose and you're like, oh, hello, moose. Hey, moose. That's not me stroking its back. I'm grazing its balls."
Somebody said this is a bit,
It's funny.
and then that guy got moose pox
He got moose pox
from
out here.
stroking at
Sucking
moose's
moose dicks,
balls.
dude.
I don't know, dude. Did you get scared at all from monkeypox
Yeah,
news?
bro. Yeah, bro. I again, I'm Indian. I'm Bengali. I know science.
Yeah.
I know that contagions are for real.
Yeah, I didn't understand it because at first they were like, "No, this is airborne. It's like COVID almost. It's like airborne, but there's a 10% mortality rate, which is fucking insane.
1 in 10.
But then they were like, and it's mostly gay dudes getting it, and I was like, what? How can this happen?
You're like, now I have 100% mortality.
Yeah,
rate.
now
Shit.
it's like, fuck.
Shit, now it's 10 out of 10 die. Fuck. I'm gay.
I'm like, but I don't know.
Dude, gay guys. I mean, it is God saying, like, stop being gay. I mean, he keeps throwing pandemics at him, right? Like, Jesus Christ, right? Like, you keep fucking, you keep dying. Hello?
Oh, well, you know what's fucked up is I read it was a forum. It was like it was an article basically about like the very early stages of how AIDS spread in America. And they had like pinpointed it on this one guy. He was a flight attendant from Montreal.
Yes.
You know about this guy?
Yeah. Patient zero.
He was supposed to be patient zero. And once they realized it was him and they talked to him about it, and they were like, hey, you might want to tone down on all the promiscuous sex. Yeah. And he literally was like, no.
He was the Genghis Khan.
Yeah, he was like
dudes.
the Genghis Khan of AIDS. He was like, no, I'm not going to.
And he knew he had it.
He knew he had it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and it gets really dark. Like apparently he would do stuff then where it would be like
the movie Kids.
Maybe, but worse. I'd say it's worse. But he was like, he would go have sex in the dark, and then when they'd be done, he'd turn on the lights and show them all the sores that he had.
Whoa!
Yeah. His name was, I think, Gaetan Dugal.
Oh, French people.
Name.
French people always do French.
Yeah, I know. He's being French, you know.
I don't scare.
Yeah. Apparently, he was like hot as hell. He was like really good looking.
Yeah.
So people were just always
trying to fuck.
And so like the contact tracing for that had to be like,
oh god,
it was because there was so much anonymous sex.
Yeah.
People didn't always remember names. But it happened to be one guy who got it. Kept like a ledger of the names and all that stuff, and was like, "Oh yeah, flight attendant." They only knew for a while that it was a flight attendant who was French or something or French speaking. Yeah, dude.
I would go even further. I'd say that every pandemic ever was started by a French gay guy.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe COVID was.
Like their sex practices are funky.
They are.
A straight French guy already crazy.
I think I
Throw in a gay in there.
straight French guy. What are you talking about? Doesn't exist.
What is it, in the Ramayan or something? This is some fantasy fucking idea. Straight French guy.
This is the Kali Yuga, bro. Ain't no straight French guys now. Okay, even the Prime Minister of France, right, or the French president right now is like it was groomed by like a 60-year-old lady.
Yeah. It's all crazy. It's all fucking crazy, and that's what got him the presidency. That's like, I like that. That's shows character. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I don't know about it. You know, I'm scared, obviously, of diseases, and I think that French gay guys gotta stop fucking animals. You know, can we just fucking chill on that?
We will not.
Hey.
No.
I see you looking at me there, Rodent. Come here. Give Francois the business.
Come here. Why am I going to pay for a pocket pussy as a perfectly good squirrel?
In the metro.
In the metro?
These fucking gay French guys ruining our lives by being gay.
Come on, y'all.
Listen, but I will say this. You know, I saw this one documentary about this. 'Cause I hate on gay people too much, so I'm gonna neutralize this by. There was this documentary of these guys who got HIV, right? And they immediately went to research. Like they got AIDS or HIV, immediately went into fucking, I'm not gonna die from this.
Yeah.
They found out some drug that was like not FDA approved. FDA was like not gonna approve it. They fucking fought tooth and nail to get these drugs. You know, that classic FDA versus gay people time.
Right.
And they won, and 90% of these guys who fought for it are still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like PrEP and all
PrEP,
that. I'm sure PrEP has been around for a while.
A long time. Yeah.
I'm sure the Vatican was just like, no. This is just for the boys over here. Hey, we're not going to give this out.
Hey, take it for really quick. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of. It's not just gay men's fault, right? There was a lot happening at the time, apparently, during the HIV
PrEP
thing.
was discovered by a Vatican scientist who was there trying to undo all this pedophilia disease that was going around. There's got to be a better way. Live our lifestyle.
It's got to be a better way.
It's got to be a better way. Are we wrapping it up? Is that the news? That's the mango?
I mean, we do have some school shootings that we had two shoot back to back. We had a double feature.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I mean, do we want to get into it?
How much are we in, Joe? Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do
I wanted
it.
to see this for last because I didn't want to.
America's pastime. You know the pandemic's over because there's just been shooting after shooting now. You know?
I think they just killed all the people who were infected.
Yeah.
Dude, it's okay. The
Monkeypox was definitely cured by Salvador Ramos.
Thanks, Salvador. Dude, Mexican guy goes in, kills fucking 19 kids, or like enough kids and 2 teachers. Trump does an NRA meeting afterwards.
Did he really?
Where he lists off the names and mispronounces half of them. This guy can barely read English. You're gonna throw him 19 Mexican names?
Mexican names.
Jesus fucking Christ! Come on. Hector.
Hector Gutierrez.
Gucci. Hector Gucci.
Gutierrez.
Hector Gooch.
Like, strong name.
Strong name.
Not strong enough. Very strong name. Very strong. Very strong. Strongest name. Strongest name.
And then it took him like 20 minutes to do that. Then at the end, then he like everyone clapped and he did that classic Trump jig at the end of it. So he's like, anyway, a heart goes out.
Where he does the pacing.
No, he does the heart goes out with the families, and then like that thing he does. Yeah. He did that at the end of the fucking release, like Trump.
Because you know the other thing that I noticed he does like a little Chris Rock thing where after he'll have like a banger line or something and the crowd goes well, he'll just pace back and forth a little bit, like walking it off, like he just scored a touchdown. Then he'll come back to the podium.
He's amazing. We talk about this amazing comedian, one of the best. But maybe not. You know, you don't want to do a school shooter tag. You know, he's like, okay, anyway. And so that was insane. NRA had a meeting. They fucking talked about this, right? And you look at the NRA, there's photos of it, of the NRA there, and you're like, this could be the NRA. This could also be like a line outside of Denny's.
Yeah.
Like these people are they're getting uglier and uglier. So the people who are jumping ship now, the moderates are kind of jumping ship. It's like, everyone gets it.
Yeah.
Take out the AR-15 from kids' hands.
Yeah.
We get it. It's fucking obvious. This is the dumbest thing. People who are not doing that are just now fat and dumb. Like, they're just like...
No, they're all fucking like libertarian neckbeard
Yeah.
types, you know? So they're fucking retarded. And they're just, I mean, the people who are just like on the libertarian argument, are just like, no, I should look. There are sides to this, right? It's getting rid of guns isn't going to do it, right? There's like, we're a fucking violent country, dude. Fucking in China, there was like an epidemic of like dudes just stabbing people, left and right. So there's something happening in general, right? Connected to
and
capitalism.
the Chinese school shooting, if they just go into the school shooting, open up a vial and run away.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, that was monkeypox.
Yeah.
Just run away. That's the Chinese school shooting.
No, in China, they were stabbing kindergartners.
Oh, my God.
There's people going around with like cleavers and knives just going on stabbing sprees.
Christ, dude.
It's a weird thing.
Chinese guy was the guy who cannibalized some guy on a Greyhound.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
A Chinese guy ate a man who was sleeping.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did he have like duck sauce with him? And he's sitting there and he's like,
Well, you know what? When a Chinese guy sees the word Greyhound, he thinks it's dinner time.
No.
I said
it! Greyhound Cafe. Number one Greyhound.
Number one Greyhound Cafe. You fucking hate him, dude. You fucking hate this kid.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Truly, fucking heart goes out. I do think we have to fucking ban assault rifles.
Look, it's a good step, you know.
AR-15s, but they'll find something else, fine. But here's the one thing I read that was interesting. Some black guy was like, when they do enact gun control laws, it's just going to be harder for black people to get guns. Like, white people will keep getting guns.
White people are still going to...
just get whatever they want. Here, keep it going. Because that same guy is still manning the Walmart stop. You know, something they're not firing Earl from the Walmart cashier stop.
Right.
He's still like, all right, don't tell your mother. Nice, you know?
There's a lot of cockamamie ideas. The other thing that I've been seeing a lot of people talk about, they're like, we need a single point of entry in schools. And I'm like, what? So you mean nobody can get out then if there's a fire? Like, you mean a fire hazard?
And if a school shooter comes in, he can just stay at the entrance.
When a shooter does get in.
And just shoot everybody.
Yeah, it's just like...
Oh, my God. And these cops also are not doing anything.
The cops are fucking retarded.
They hear the bullets, they run the other way.
They're like,
Bro, the story of like these parents like at the edge of the school.
Oh, man, that was heartbreaking.
Who were like,
that was hard.
We got under control.
No, dude, they were like arresting parents. They were handcuffing parents, detaining them, threatening to tase them if they tried to go in and get their kids.
Fucking insane, dude.
You know?
Fucking insane. There's some really horrific shit I read. We don't gotta fucking talk about it, but it's like, dude.
It's really grim and grisly, and like
horrific,
everyone on this police department, you know.
And they're like, no, we one guy had the audacity to be like, actually, if we weren't there, he would have killed more people. I'm like, I think 17 is a pretty big number.
I don't think there were any other people.
Yeah, I think there was the class of 17.
I think you helped him max out on his killings is what happened. Like, you created the perfect condition.
Woo! Stop.
Dude, they were so useless.
My mom, poor lady, she's calling me. Like, what's happening? I'm like,
oh,
fuck.
I
don't know,
forgot your
Mom.
mom's in Texas.
Yeah.
Shit. How far is this from where you guys
But this is like oh god,
very far.
Texas is huge.
It's huge. It's gigantic.
Uvalde is like very south, I think.
Yeah.
Mexican, very high level, low income. You know, Salvador, Ramos.
Oh, dude, this guy.
Fuck you, dude.
Looked fucking gnarly. Hey, it was a border control guy who apparently took him down.
Oh yeah,
did his job way too late.
Jesus Christ. I've been waiting for this for 3 years.
I've been on this guy's trail since he was born.
Oh yeah,
I've been hunting this anchor baby.
Oh, this is an unrelated case for so long. He didn't even see the gun. He thought he had cocaine on him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's like, get the cocaine. Oh, what the fuck is that? AR-15. Okay, all right. What's going on here? What the fuck? Shit's crazy out here, man. Just fucking, love people and don't shoot them.
Yeah, that's a good. No sexually assaulting, shooting.
This
You
is
know, whatever happened to like dance offs? You know,
DDR.
Yeah. You show them off with your dance skills.
Whatever happened to like the Romeo and Juliet bite my thumb at you, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember that? People used to do thumb shooting, like mass thumb bitings.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
and people would be scandalized by that.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yo,
Shit just got real.
This guy butt his thumb at 17 school children.
Damn.
You know?
Guys, we're the opposite of Mangobae. We put the thumb all the way in.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Oh,
Inside the other way.
Yeah, and then we close our nostrils.
Oh, wait,
deep throat ourselves.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I'm in. I don't know where we're going. You know I'm in. Whatever we're doing. I'm in, though. I think.
We got to talk more about the shooters, I think, next episode.
Yeah, I mean.
There's a lot to unpack, but.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. And so, honestly, like, you're right, dude. It's like, dude, AR-15 it's gay.
Nothing's going to change, though, right? Nothing's going to change. AR-15, no AR-15.
Oh,
There's going to be more
what
shootings.
could change is if we outlawed Mountain Dew. That could save some lives.
That could be it. Or I think maybe in gym class, target shoot. Everybody has a gun in school. Okay. All the kids have guns in school now.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean,
something. That's something.
I don't know.
That could end up in the worst school shooting in history also.
Listen, and then this could become a sport, you know?
I mean, it is Hunger Games in real life now.
Basically, we're getting into Hunger Games vibes, you know? Forcing us into it. Guys, stop shooting people.
Seriously. Dance-offs.
Yeah, dance-offs. Yeah, that's the way to go.
Whatever happened to, like, in the West, they would just stare at each other for a while. How about some like...
But somebody would get shot at the end of the stare down.
Sure, one.
The first guy who blinks gets shot.
One.
Fair.
One. Okay, you know what? I'm for school shootings if it was muskets. Let's go back to muskets.
Or paintball. Jizz.
Get a jizz loader.
Yeah.
We just shoot jizz.
I think the other thing, they need to start prosecuting parents.
Sure.
That's the way to go. You got to fucking... these kids, they're... Look,
if you don't raise your kid right... Yeah.
Listen, there is a thing. These kids are out of pocket. Nobody knows what's happening with their kids. This guy apparently had like a new truck. He had nice new guns. He had money. He wasn't deprived of anything.
Bro, he bought the
first person he shot was his grandmother.
Yeah.
You know, that's spoiled like suburban shit kid.
His Mexican grandma. And I've said this many times, dude. Bullet always beats chancla every time, dude. I've said this once. I said this 1,000 times, dude. You know this.
It's true. She
survived though. Yeah. She can't kill a grandma with bullets.
She did bring a chancla to a gunfight, and it did not work out. But
bring a chancla to a gunfight.
Don't do that.
But also, Mexican grandmas don't die from bullets. They die from being scared of the devil.
Exactly.
You know? They've never been killed by a bullet in their lives.
Only memories will get them.
I heard this one joke real quick before we get out of here. Hilarious comic. He was like, difference between religious white grandmas and Mexican grandmas. White grandmas talk about the devil like it's some overall vague thing. Mexican grandmas talk about the devil like it happened last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like, last Tuesday, I saw the devil. Anyway.
It's true.
Be careful out there.
Curse of La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Bad movie. Check it out, though.
Blood in, blood out.
Bound by honor. This has been Mangobae. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.
Disclaimer. All jokes. All love. We're here to create the vaccine for the craziness.
That's true. That's true. If we could just laugh a little bit more, we'd be shooting less.
100%.
That's true. That's
or
facts.
at least aiming wrong, at least.
Yeah.
You can't be laughing and shooting.
That's exactly right. It's true.
He wasn't listening to Mangobae on the way there.
Can't hold it straight. Yeah, that's for damn sure.
That's for damn sure.
None of these people are listening to Mangobae. That is for fucking sure.
Oh, God.
You know?
Oh, my God, 100%.
So...
We don't want to say that. And the one next to school shooter, self-professed Mangobae fan, attacks school. Joe's the next school shooter. I don't not buy it. I don't not buy it. Anyway,
this has been Mangobae. Remember to subscribe, Patreon, all that stuff. We love you guys. Thank you. Your Mangobae.